Hey, what's up, guys? Mark Mabius with Black Box Media. You can find us at blkbox.media. Our company is a technology company, marketing, advertising, and we utilize digital advertising and black box beacons to reach a new customer base. So that's what we do here. I went to a networking meeting today, and I reminded myself of a couple of things that I think we'll find useful. One is that your network equals your net worth. So if you're out there swinging a bat, it's a lot more difficult if you don't know anybody, you don't know who to call. Obviously, networking groups are good to go to because you can meet new people, right? It doesn't mean they're new prospects necessarily, but they're definitely new people, and they're warm bodies. And I had been doing that for years in business. I was pretty much a wallflower. I would go and hang out and then go back to the office and feel like I actually did something, which was crazy because I wasn't doing anything. In fact, it was just a huge waste of time. Making new connections and doing that, and sometimes it's outside your comfort zone, but the more confident I became in the products that we were selling here, obviously, the more that I was able to overcome that. So I would suggest that if fear is an issue for you, either cold calling fear, talking to clients about your product and services, whatever it is, again, I ask you to take this little journey with me, and as I go through some of Grant Cardone's teaching, information, whatever you want to call it, that was one of the things he pointed out the other day, where he sat, at least the video I watched, I don't know exactly when it occurred, but sat down and started making cold calls, right? Just jumping into talking to people. Who can I call? And really, because he was confident in his, well, first of all, he's confident in himself, right? You got to work on that. Confident in your product. So I know that the products that we have here actually help people. So that motivates me. My motivation is actually to help people. Whether I do it inside my business or outside my business through some of the ministry work that I do, for me, it's all the same. I'm helping people. So it's the driving factor. It's the motivator for me, is to actually help them. Making money in the process is a great thing, obviously, on the business side. So, I'm confident that if they would just say yes, if you would just say yes and go to blackbox.media and check out our $99 beacon opportunity right now. $99. It's a top of the line beacon. It's not some of these MLM beacons that you may have seen out there. It's not a personal use beacon necessarily. You can use it for professional use, and the difference there, I would say, if I can just do a side note here, is that our beacons go out 250 feet more, and they also have a 2-year battery life. Some of the keychain things that are out there, you get a 1-year battery life. They're really not for professionals. 35-foot radius, 70-foot radius, whatever it is. It's just not that great, all right? So, and then there's a monthly fee. So we've got our black box beacon, $99. That's all you pay, no monthly fee. So check that out at blackbox.media. Now, again, the reason why I put that together was because I was struggling with the idea that we don't have enough people understanding what beacons can actually do for them. So I want to help people. I want to get them into a position where they think, yeah, for $100, I'm looking at a new year, I want 1,000 new clients. I'm going to use this particular technology, and Mark and his company are going to help me. So I'm going to order that beacon. That's the people I'm looking for. So if you're dealing with fear, or you're dealing with you're not having confidence in what you're doing, it's really going to stunt your growth. It's really going to help you, get to a place where you're just going to sit there staring at a phone rather than calling people up and being confident in what you're doing. So find out what your motivation is, seek after that, and then go after that, and then use that to propel you forward. Then build confidence in your script, build confidence in who you're talking to. Again, I watched Grant Cardone, sit down at his call center and start making those calls. He's confident in himself. He's confident in the product. He's confident in making the sale, and that it comes through when you're talking to somebody. They hear that confidence. If you speak, I'm not quite sure. If you don't know the answer, just say you don't know the answer. Hey, you know what? That's a great question. I'm going to find out the answer to that. I'm going to come back and tell you. Do that. Don't be wishy-washy about it. Just say I know or I don't know. If you don't know, go find out. Then you know. The next guy asks you a question, you got the answer for him. So check that out. I think that's something to think about. And then, your network equals your net worth. So the people that the people within that sphere of influence, the people you can connect with, is going to create the opportunity for you to make money. And again, Grant Cardone in the call center called up one of his buddies and said, hey, give me some referrals. Who do you know that I need to know that needs my stuff? So I would do the same thing. He inspired me to do that today. I'm going to do that. That's going to be the next thing I do after I get off this live broadcast. So, call somebody up and say, hey, you know what? I know you know a lot of people, and here's my product. And, give me a couple names. Who do you think would be prone to actually using this product? Because people know the people that need to use your product. I may not sell the guy I'm calling, but that, Grant actually did and sold him some books. But and I could probably do that as well. But the bottom line is that if you get those 3 or 4 referrals of people that they're a little bit warmer lead because you have a connection with somebody and they kind of know that person already. It's like, you know what? Yeah, Bob can actually use this device. You can use a black box beacon once they understand how it works. So you got a little education there. We've got education on our part because it is a new product, but it's a very powerful product. So the more people's hands I get it into where they're like, wow, this black box beacon thing, for 99 bucks, it was the best $99 I ever spent this year on my marketing budget. I don't care whether you buy anything else from us. I want you to buy something else from us. I want you to figure out, what some other technologies we offer. But if you never do a $99 investment right now, before you hit the last quarter of the year, before you get into 2018, can really change things for you. So jump on blkbox.media, blackbox.media. I'll put the link down here in this thing there to make it easy for you. And I also want you to go and get the free book on branding. So I'll add that to the end of this video. But I've got a branding book for professionals. You need to know how to brand yourself. You need to know how you're being perceived. You need to know what people can perceive from what your product is. Black Box comes from these 40-inch screens that are behind me. We have a digital advertising network. They're a black box. Okay? Easy, simple, right? People remember it, and people begin to say it. And once they begin to say it, then you're already into a new realm of success. So I want to do what I can to make you successful today. It was amazing because I made an offer to several business professionals today. No charge, absolutely no cost to be able to help them with their business. Basically what I was offering them was beacon technology for free. I was going to help them. I was going to mentor them, coach them. I was going to do what I could to make them successful. And I didn't share all that. I just said, hey, I got an opportunity and here's what it is. And the response was really not just fear, but they were really concerned about, was it legit? And I was like, wow, think about how things trip you up, man. Don't let things like that trip you up. You gotta, figure out things are legit, but you can go and search my name out and see enough of me out there on the internet to figure out if somebody's legit or not. If you can't find them or they don't have an ID or then you probably got to question a little bit more. I'm out there. You can find me, and to have a person like me willing to say, hey, for free, I want to make sure that you're successful next year. I'm going to give you a free opportunity here, and I'm going to coach you through it. I'm going to invest in you, and to have people say, I'm not quite sure that's anything I could use. Wrong group of people. The messaging is dead on, and sooner or later, I'm going to find that person, and if you're that person, I tell you what, man, leave a comment after hearing things. I'm not done with that yet. I'm going to randomize and pick some people. I want to see you be successful. It's not all about, what can I do with $99 anyway? I can take my wife out to dinner. That's probably about it. I mean, it's not like it's a lot of money. So I'm clearly not doing this just to make $1 million off somebody. I want to see them succeed, and I know that they can use the type of marketing we have to do that. So check us out at blk.box.media. Leave a comment in here. Hit the subscribe button if you can, and also hit on the notification. So next time I get a chance to speak with you, obviously it pops up on your phone. All right? Thanks. See you.